Eating disorders consumed 11 years of my life. I started with anorexia, then moved to bulimia, then laxative abuse, and I started when I was 13. I recovered at the age of 24, and I'm now 30. So it's been 6 years since my recovery. Hi, my name is Wendy and welcome to my channel. I'm here to update you 6 years post my eating disorder and laxative abuse recovery. 6 years ago, I was much skinnier, but I was the unhealthiest I had ever been and very much so constipated. Fast forward to today, I've put on some weight, but this is the healthiest I've ever been. And I am happy to say that I haven't gone back and touched laxatives since, and I can make regular bowel movements now. So I'm here to give you some words of encouragement if you are seeking a glimpse of hope because you yourself are trying to recover from the laxative abuse and are worried about health precautions. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I highly suggest that you do so, but I'll try my best to summarize it right now for you. But essentially, I failed multiple times trying to recover from my eating disorders and laxative abuse until one day I just had enough. I was scared for my life. I was scared for my health. I was worried about getting cancered. I was worried about it affecting my ability to bear children and have children. So I told myself that I had to stop. Again, I had spent 7 years abusing laxatives, and it started with one pill, which is like a 5 milligram of Dulcolax, which is known as bisacodyl, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I ended up popping like 11 at a time, which is 55 milligrams. Super unhealthy. And I would take this before bed and would have the worst night's sleep because my stomach was hurting so much, but I wouldn't dare take it in the morning because I was out and about in the morning at school with friends. So I just couldn't bear to live that type of life anymore. So I quit cold turkey. And I did go seek medical attention, but my doctor essentially tried to prescribe me stool softeners. She wanted me to take fiber supplements, and I just didn't want to put any more unnatural products into my body. So I took things into my own hands and decided to fuel my body with the nutrition that it needed to help with bowel movements. So I resorted to drinking prune juice every night. I drank 8 ounces of prune juice every night. And because I was suffering from so much bloating, I drank apple cider vinegar in the morning. I put about 1 to 2 tablespoons in a cup of water to dilute it, and I would drink that in the morning. If I had to do it again, I would probably drink both cups in the morning on an empty stomach. And I did this for about 2 weeks before I was able to make a bowel movement on my own. I want to say 2 to 3 weeks, no more than 3 weeks. Again, it's been a while. It's been 6 years since I've recovered. So that is my memory of it, about 2 to 3 weeks. After I was able to make my first bowel movement, I started letting my body do its own thing. I didn't want to be so reliant on the prune juice and apple cider vinegar, so I would take it every few days. And fast forward to today, I rarely ever drink prune juice at all. It's in my fridge if I ever need it, but I would say I drink it maybe once every 1 or 2 months. But I don't rely on it the same way that I used to, and my bowels are pretty normal now. On average in a week, I probably go 2 or 3 times a week, which I'm very happy with. So if you were feeling discouraged before and you were fearful about going through this recovery, let me tell you that it's never too late for you to start. I suffered for 7 years of laxative abuse, and prior to that, multiple other eating disorders. Now it's been 6 years since then, and I feel like I can fully enjoy my life. I can go out with my family and friends, and I can celebrate special occasions with them, and I can eat without worrying about the calories. Like, yes, fear of weight gain was something that kept me from being able to successfully recover. But at one point, I really had to weigh out the pros and cons. Like, what's worse, gaining weight or doing irreparable damage to your body for the rest of your life, right? So now that I have my bowels under control, I feel like it's time for me to get my relationship with food under control and create a healthier one with it. I quit my 9 to 5 to pursue content creation. So if you guys like my video, find it useful, please do subscribe to my channel. Give this a thumbs up. It is free to you, but would help me immensely. But I plan on sharing a variation of videos with you guys. I want to share with you what my life looks like now that I've recovered and how enjoyable it can be, and that it's possible for you to do as well. I'll share with you food that I eat, how I plan on losing weight and managing it, how I plan to create a healthy relationship with food. And because this is about my life after recovery, I also want to share with you other parts of my life, like the day-to-day, some fun travel that we do now that I can enjoy the travel because I no longer fear food. If I can recover from 11 years of eating disorders, you can do it too. I hope that my videos encourage you to create a healthier lifestyle for yourself. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. But until next time, bye.